Okay guys, what's up? It is Mary Baby. So these are the necessary steps that you should definitely take in order to even start an idea, start your business, brand yourself, expand, and become your own boss. All right, you guys have an idea. Wow, I want to start a business. You got to figure out what is it that you want to sell. Do you want to sell clothing? Do you want to sell hair? Do you want to sell makeup? Do you want to sell sneakers?
Do you want to sell dildos?
Do you want to sell alcohol, sex toys? Whatever it is that you want to sell, you can do it as long as you have an idea of what it is and you work hard at it. So you got to establish what it is that you're going to be selling. After you do that, you come up with a name. For my business, I established that I wanted to sell clothing. Fashion Amour is the name of my business. Fashion Amour is just fashion because of clothing. Amour just means closet in French, okay? I changed my clothing line name about 20 times, okay? So it is a-okay if you guys change the name, it's all right. Just go with the name that you feel like is very necessary and it's something that you're satisfied with. Don't go with something generic, and also you want to be careful with the names that you're picking, because sometimes if you pick the wrong name when you're going to fill out your domain, sometimes that name won't be there. For example, if you're doing like Nike.com, there will be no domain available. And if you're doing your store online, you will need a domain for your store. Okay, so that's how people type it up and know where to go. Like, okay, I'm going to have an online store, but how am I going to do that if I don't have a domain? Exactly. So you establish what it is that you're going to sell. You establish the name that you want to name your business. Right? Next thing, how am I going to get the product? Okay, I want to get the product for myself, right? Where are you going to go to? If it's for liquor, for example, you want to find the best factories, right, that actually make liquors and go to them. Have a proposal. This is what my idea is. How is it that I can get started with you guys where we could build a partnership? We could work hand at hand with branding my liquor and branding my idea, and you're gonna get some no's. It's okay, move on to the next one. If there's a will, there's a way. If you're doing clothing, okay, well, you have to establish, all right, I'm deciding to do clothing. As far as clothing, are you going to be buying your clothing wholesale and selling it retail? Are you going to be designing your fabric? If you are, you have to get a wholesaler certificate. Getting a wholesaler certificate is free and easy. Again, free and easy, as long as you have your EIN number. Once you have your EIN number is what you get after you establish that you have a business through an LLC, through an S Corp, or whatever it is. After you establish that you have a business, they give you an EIN number. Your EIN number is just your social security number for your business. That's all it is. Because the government want to get their coins, so they're definitely going to charge you for operating your business in the state of wherever it is that you're operating your business at. Sorry, that's just the government. They want their money. That's how they are. They be mad when people do stuff under the table because they can't get their money off of it. Anyways, that's not what I'm here for today. I'm here to just talk facts and what you need to do for your business.
Woo!
Too much tea. Anyways, so you're going to get your EIN number. After you get your EIN number, getting your wholesaler certificate is a piece of cake. You just go on yourstates.gov. So if you live in New York, you're going to go on nys.gov. If you live in New Jersey, you're going to go on nj.gov. You're going to fill out a certificate, a certification of wholesaling certificate. And it's super easy. 2 or 3 days, you will get your wholesaler certificate. If you want to order wholesale overseas, if you want to go to the fashion district, wherever it is that you want to buy from, guess what? You have your wholesaler certificate. You are now allowed to buy wholesale and sell retail. Okay, it is that simple. I know, like, honestly, the vocab might be throwing some people off or whatever. It's really not difficult at all.
Well, like, I'm an airhead
sometimes. So if I can get it, anybody could get it, okay? You will learn it, okay? So now you know what you're selling, you have the name of your business, and you have your product. Now, how are you gonna plan to sell it? Are you gonna build a store? Did you save up enough money to build a store, to open up a store to sell it? Or do you wanna do it online? Okay, clothing is $1 billion business. Okay, so with clothing, you can make so much money in clothing.
That niche is great.
So now if you want to sell online, what you do is you figure out where am I going to build my website through? I decided to build my website through Shopify. How on? Because that is your online store. That is where people are going to go to see your product, see what it is. And I'll put some pictures of how like it looks and everything and stuff like that. I'm doing. So I did my website through Shopify, and I didn't pay a graphic designer or anything. I did everything on my own. It did take a lot of time, but Shopify is fairly easy to use if you just read and you do your stuff, because I wanted to save my coins because I knew I was gonna have to pay somebody for a photo shoot to have pictures of my inventory on my website. So I decided to save that money and use that for the photographer and figure it out myself and set up my website myself but you could figure out where you want your expenses to go and what benefits you. You come up with your pricing. Your pricing has to be in the price index that works for you. You know what I'm saying? If people can't afford what you're trying to sell, then they can't afford it, but you got to be true to yourself and understand that you're doing this for a reason. So you just basically got to figure that whole thing out. You don't need a lot of money to start a business. You really, really don't. You really don't. And honestly, from the beginning, I wish that I knew that I didn't have to buy all the inventory and wait for people to order it, because if I knew it would have been so much easier for me, because I would have saved money. You know what I mean? Have all the inventory on hand. You don't need that. You can easily develop a relationship with the wholesalers. You find out what wholesalers are selling what for clothing. I'm talking about for clothing. Something else, if you're trying to sell something else, I can't give you information on that because I do only have one current business at the moment. I do plan on venturing into opening many more businesses, but right now, my business is clothing line. You can establish relationships with different vendors. You know what I mean? And just establish that and talk to them. But everybody's going to make mistakes anyways. It's just one less mistake. You live, you learn, you move on. That's it. So you guys need to figure out the best way for you guys to get your LLC without spending so much money. It's not necessary to spend $500 plus for your LLC. That is unnecessary. You don't need to do that. And guess what? Sometimes you don't even need your LLC. You could sign as a sole proprietor, which is what I wish I did in the beginning. You could literally do it as a sole proprietor, which is better because you're spending less money. Like, for real, like, if you look over time, being a sole proprietor, you're spending a lot less money than if you're just to do it as an LLC right off the bat. When you do it as an LLC right off the bat, you get taxed up the, I'ma just say it, you get taxed up the ass when you're doing an LLC right off the bat. So it's okay to do it as a sole proprietor, because then if your business does expand and you really want that heavy protection, then you're like, you know what, let me go ahead and expand it and do my LLC. There'll always be time to go back. So I really want you guys to really take note on that. Depending on your business and what you're doing, you do not have to get your LLC first off, okay? Business is about doing business smart and doing business the right way. Don't worry about being at the spot that you want to be at and you want it this and that way. It will come, because at the end of the day, you want to do it smart so that you can get to that spot. Think big, but be smart, okay? Because you want to get there, right? So some people don't even get any type of paperwork at all, and they just kind of do their business, and then when their business gets big, they're like, ooh, let me go and do my LLC. You know what I mean? Then they decide to do it afterwards. Listen, do what works for you. I'm not giving you any bad advice. I'm not telling you guys to go and do it this way. Like, ooh, especially when I'm in front of a light, I be sweating. It's bad. I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand, but I do. Anyways, so with that being said, now you have the idea of what you're gonna do. You have the name of your business. You know the source that you're gonna get it from. You have the appropriate paperwork in line. You know how you're going to sell it, whether it's through online or in a store. You have all that established. Now you're ready to start selling. That's where the money comes in. That's where the money gets to play. You worked so hard. You took all these steps to put it together and show people your vision. Now it's time to shine. You want to find a target audience. Who am I going to be advertising to? How am I going to advertise? Am I going to advertise through a marketing business? Am I going to advertise through social media handles? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook? What's the niche that you fall under? You understand what I'm saying? Because that is how word gets across. You start with a target, and then word of mouth is what expands who you are, your empire, your brand. Because the goal is to think big. The goal is to expand your empire. The goal is to get more and be more. It's okay to be greedy. It's okay to want more. It's okay to, push yourself to the certain pinnacles that you know in your heart that you could reach. It's the vision you see in your head, because after all, your mind is your biggest asset. So don't let nobody tell you anything. I'm talking about people in my age group who are trying to decide and figure out, where do I stand? Who am I? What's my purpose? Your purpose is what you love. If you love video games, it's okay. You better create a YouTube channel to make money off video games. Figure out your target audience, okay, guys, and get somewhere. There is plenty of money to be made. The problem isn't giving the blueprint. The problem is people actually applying what they hear. Okay, guys, so don't feel like, oh, I have to hide this because nobody helped me, so I don't. Listen, there's plenty of love to go around. That is really everything that you guys need to know on how to really become who you want to be, and do not let fear hold you back. Like, I used to be so hesitant. I used to be like, I don't want people to think this. I don't want to do this channel because people are going to feel this way. I don't give a I wear what I want. As you guys can see, I love this shirt, first of all, okay? It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to dream big and think big. This sounds so cliche. There's going to be so many people that are
why do you want to do that? It doesn't make any sense. What are you doing? Why did you quit your job? Who are you? What do you want to do? Why are you still stagnant? What are you doing? How are you getting your money? People are going to talk. That is people. That is nature. If we didn't talk, there wouldn't be a world. If we didn't talk, there wouldn't be inventions made.
You're concerned about your bag all 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and so on and so forth, okay? It is okay to dream big. I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to be a multi-millionaire in a couple of years. So I'm gonna make it happen. Okay, I'm not about to sit here on the
everybody's getting something. What about me?
No, I'm gonna make that shit happen, period.
If there's any other questions that you guys have, please feel free to ask me in regards to this video, how to start your business. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Mary Baby, okay? That is _ MARIEBBY _. Okay, stalk me, follow me, like my pictures, comment. You know what I'm saying? Mwah.